in the world, in the country, everywhere. There was a lot of pressure on the prices. Internationally also, price of iron ore has come down from $114 benchmark by 62% to the level of almost 47, 40, below $50. Today, however, it is ruling around $59, $60. But so when they say almost 50% price drop in the international price of iron ore. Similarly, to provide iron ore at competitive price to our domestic customers, we also have reduced our prices to the great extent in this year. And given the iron ore at most reasonable price to our customers, despite of sluggish demand of steel in the country, there was a lot of pressure on the steel, which is our main consumer of iron ore. Lot of imports of steel was there in the country, and particularly the last quarter of last year, there was a lot of less demand of the steel, and there was slowdown in the steel industry that affected NMDC also. Despite of all those things, NMDC, I proudly announce that all the collective, all the shareholders, all the stakeholders of NMDC with support of all, particularly with the employees and all executives and directors, NMDC has done ever best performance. Last year it has crossed the 30 million ton. That production again we have crossed, and we are marginally more than last year, even the difficult year was there. It is almost production was 30.44 million ton against 30.02 million ton of the previous year. Our sales, it was a difficult year, also was ever highest, and it just crossed last year's sales of 30.5 million ton. We have achieved ever highest turnover of 12,356 crore in 2014-15 against 12,058 crores in 13-14. Our profit before tax for the year, this is the result announced today, is 9,768 crore against 9,759 crore in the previous year. Given those difficulties I told you with the price pressure, our profit after tax is also little more, marginally more than last year. We are able to maintain the profit of last year and little more. Our profit for this year is 6,422 crore, which is marginally high than of last year of 6,420 crore. One most important thing of this financial year was that lot of movement in our capital expenditure projects. Our team at Narendra Steel Plant, at Belladilla Plant 11B project, Kumaraswamy project in Karnataka, pilot plant in Karnataka, has worked very hard, sincerely, and as per the schedule, our capex was ever higher of 3,136 crores, which is more than almost 500 crores of the previous year. Previous year was 2,500 crores. Even though with this type of things, our last quarter was not good as previous year. The fourth quarter in year 12-13, or should I say 13-14, was best in that year, but due to the various pressures, this year that quarter was not that good. But overall, we are able to maintain the annual level productions and results. As you know that NMDC is a national miner, is the biggest mining company other than coal in the country. We have a larger responsibility and role to play. We are looking for very ambitious target of 100 million ton of iron ore in the next few years to come. In the national policy and national plan for steel, in 2024-25 will be 300 million tons of steel production. At present, the steel production in country is around 100 million ton, and when it is going for threefold, we also want to increase our share in the same level. At present level of 30 million ton, we would like to go to 100 million ton by that year. So we are planning to raise our capacity by year 2021 or 21-22 to the 100 million ton. So we will be able to achieve our production of 100 million ton by 24 and provide all the iron ore required in the country for various steel plant, sponge iron plant, pilot plant, etc. As far as our Naganar steel plant is concerned, which is prestigious projects we have taken, it is at estimated cost of 15,500 crore. We already finalized the order of more than 14,000 crores. Expenditure for more than 6,000 crore has been incurred already. Other expenditures are due in these 2 years, and we are hopeful and see that this plant will be ready for commissioning by end of year 2016, means December 2016. This plant will be ready for commissioning. So commissioning activity will start. Entire erection and the construction activities is completed by that time, and we will start commissioning activities. And the year to come, that time, the production will come from that plant. Similarly, as our nation required more iron ore, you must have read and know that last year, due to this price pressure and lot of restrictions in our various mines at Odisha and Karnataka and Goa, there was some import in the country, and almost 14 million ton of iron ore was imported in the country. Requirement of nation, we feel that when iron ore is there, NMDC should work higher level of production, and we have started trial production in one of new mines which was long pending. This mine was completed with the effort of in Belladela 11B mine, which is 7 million ton automatic, is also fully mechanized mine is there, which has been completed erection work, and trial production has started by end of March. At any time we will stabilize the plant and dedicate to nation in the coming months. Similarly, our pilot plant, which is a new initiative by NMDC, is almost ready. At any time in the coming 1 or 2 months, we will start trial production from pilot plant at Donamalai. Another 7 million ton project of Kumaraswamy, which is much demand, is almost at last stage. 90% work is completed, and by this third quarter of this calendar year, or actually second quarter of this financial year, we will be able to complete the project and start trial production from them and then commission successively. Same time, I would like to say that we have taken a big initiative with country to grow for this 300 million ton. We have made working on SPV, as a special purpose vehicle for Bega steel plant. We have taken initiative in the 4 states: Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Jharkhand and Karnataka. In Chhattisgarh, in this month, presence of the Prime Minister, we have signed one MOU for this large mega steel plant along with the Steel Authority of India, NMDC and Government of Chhattisgarh. Similarly, there is a lot of requirement for evacuation of raw materials or iron ore from our mines. We have limited capacity. There is only one rail line which go from Belladela to Visakhapatnam. So doubling of rail line is going on, but it's not sufficient to bring the material to the northern part of the country from that place. We are, along with the government of Chhattisgarh, IRCON, the Ministry of Railways, and the Steel Authority and NMDC, investing together for additional railway line. It is from Jagdalpur to Rawghat area. From Rawghat to Rajaradali area, already rail line is under construction. So that will make lot of communication and better transportation towards Raipur and northern part of the country. So there also we are planning to invest money in that rail line. Similarly, we are making one slurry pipeline from Belladilla to Jagdalpur. And in slurry pipeline we will bring all our waste material, also the slimes, and which we will use for pellet making at Jagdalpur. So in this way, both our fines will come at most economical cost to the Jagdalpur, and same time environment friendly process of the pellet will be there. We will use the entire slimes, so our slime dam and the waste material lying and polluting, that will be evacuated from that place and used in a more metallic material like pellet, that will be used in the furnace.